Oh my gosh, Fortnites! Guess what I found? A microphone that actually records me. Now I get to sit here and look like a dork with a thing around my neck the whole time. So anyways, getting into our obsessions for this week, I'd like to talk a little bit, no, a lot, about the big bad bat, Batman. A lot of you are probably aware of his existence, and if you're not, you're living under a rock. Batman is a superhero created by Bob Kane back in 1939, made his debut in Detective Comics number 27, and the debut of Batman number 1 came in 1940, and also introduced us to the character of Robin the Boy Wonder, microphone, oh my gosh, portrayed by Dick Grayson at that time. Over the years, we have gone through a number of changes of Batwomen, Batgirls, of our Robins. The villains introduced their natures, the stories, the level of the stories, the level of good in the stories, and the level of suck, and everything in between. Oh, microphone! I'm probably going to do that a few times because it just keeps getting stuck in my face. Myself, I was introduced to Batman by reruns of the 60s TV show, and that was pretty cheesy. I've kind of moved on from there. One of the other things I really enjoy about the Batman universe is that the entire realm of the human psyche is presented to us. In the heroes, in the villains, Batman is not perfect. He can be paranoid. He can shut people out of his life. He can be very angry when it's not justifiable. The villains provide us insight because none of them are straight up just bad guys. None of them do what they do simply because they are evil. None of them were evil from the day they were brought into the world. They became that way through a series of circumstances and choices. Quick list of obsessions for you. Favorite Batman comic? Heart of Hush. Favorite Batman artist? Dustin Nugent. Favorite current Batman writer? Scott Snyder. Favorite Robin? Timothy Drake. Favorite villain? Ra's al Ghul. Favorite Batman movie? The Dark Knight. I've got quite the collection of comic books right now. Oh my gosh! It's comics! We've got Gates of Gotham, which is a recent series that Scott Snyder did before taking over the Batman title. We've got the Robin spoiler special from August of 2008 where Stephanie Brown came back from the dead. We've got the Turning Points miniseries between Batman and Commissioner Gordon. Do I really have to keep doing this? But I don't think you really want to see all of them. And then I've got Batman Incorporated by Grant Morrison. And Detective Comics number 2, recently written by Tony Daniel. So, as you can see, a little bit of a spread there. And that's not even all of them. In addition to that, I've got a bunch of comics that I bought digitally. Some people are fans of that, some of them aren't. I am personally okay with it because it actually gives me a really cool way to read the comics, and it's not like it's stored on my computer where it might crash. It's on a website, and I have receipts for purchases and everything. So if anything ever happens, I'll be able to get them back free. But you can pass your own judgments on digital comics and whether you want to use them or not. Some people like to hold them in their hands. Since the recent DC reboot, there's a few things that have annoyed me about it, namely Barbara Gordon being Batgirl and not Oracle anymore. I think that's actually an insult to handicapped people everywhere. I'm worried about the relationship of Damian to his father, Bruce. I don't like Nightwing's new costume. The red honestly reminds me of Robin in Batman and Robin. And if there's one thing I hate, it's nipples on the Batsuit. I really hate that they got rid of Stephanie Brown and brought back Barbara Gordon, honestly. That's probably the thing that annoys me the most. The girl definitely grew into her role and completely and totally deserved everything that she was getting in terms of respect. And then there's Dick Grayson, who honestly earned that name by doing things like sleeping with everyone. And coming back to see Barbara right after she lost her leg, sleeping with her, and then telling her, oh, by the way, I just got engaged to Starfire. Yeah, somebody deserves to be castrated. So I hope that kind of gives you an idea that I am obsessed with Batman and love him. Okay, maybe not love him. Anyways, I hope all of you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you in a fortnight.